Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be recording episode 7 in my save file series where we are rebuilding all of the lots in every single sim world, and at the moment we are still on Willow Creek. Also, I'm going to be moving some of your sims into each and every residential lot, so do remember to upload your sims to the gallery with the hashtag Tazkabaz. I don't know why I'm doing that. The hashtag Tazkabaz save file. Make sure to give them a bit of a backstory that I can work with so I can design their home based around them, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, give it a like, pop a comment down below and hit that subscribe button for more videos like this from me. And our sim family today are called Christensen, and they were created by Peacherino Soph on the Sims 4 gallery. And we have got Carlos Harmon, Alexia Arrington, and her dog Cookie Arrington. The story behind them is quite interesting. So Alexia is extremely rich and a notorious criminal, and Carlos is her childhood best friend. And basically they have recently met up and he wants to join her on her criminal career and become as kind of like good at crime as she is, I suppose. And they basically have to live together in like an ordinary, quite traditional house so that they don't stand out and so that people don't suspect them as being criminals. So from the outside it looks like a kind of traditional suburban family, but on the inside we're going to have it decorated to their taste. So black and red colours, a luxurious space for their dog Cookie, maybe have like some of the stuff that they've stolen while doing their crime like on display. They also love working out, so we're going to give them a little gym area, and Carlos likes painting and hacking computers. And we are going to be moving them into Potters Splay in Willow Creek, which at the moment is a completely empty lot, so it's kind of given me a little bit of free will to design the outside of the house kind of, you know, to fit in with the neighborhood, and then it leaves room for the inside to be more them, I suppose. With the black and the red colors, the computers, we're going to have like the painting for Carlos, and then maybe some criminal stuff on display maybe that they've stolen. I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay, and we're back with another save file episode. So we didn't have one last week, I think it was, because I didn't get time to record and I wasn't feeling too good. So I didn't want to record something and then it not be 100% okay, or just me knowing I wouldn't be happy with it. But here we are with save file episode number 7, and this one was quite a cool one. So Alexia is a criminal. She's like in the criminal career in The Sims kind of thing. This is what, like, well, you say her passion, but this is what she does. That's how she gets her money. She is absolutely loaded. She has so much money. I do actually, which reminds me, I need to change her, well, their starting budget. So I gave them 150,000 simoleons to start this build and to do the build. I then added, I think, another 50 halfway through, and then added another 50 for them to start with. But if you think about this, they are probably absolutely minted. Like if she's in crime, and then she's getting Carlos, her childhood friend, to be doing crime with her. Bear in mind, they're stealing lots of things, probably selling it on whatever, I don't know. I don't know much about crime, so I don't know how it works, but they're probably like doing a lot of illegal things and getting a lot of money from it. So they are probably going to have quite a hefty starting fund. So I will actually go back and edit that. But I love the way like Alexia, although she's a criminal, she's this strong woman who knows what she wants and she goes out to get it. Like, yes, criminal, but you know, I thought that was really, really cool. And then she gets her friend Carlos in on it as well. She has this gorgeous dog. I think, is it an Alsatian? I can't remember the exact breed of the dog, but you know that that dog is going to protect Alexia and protect Carlos with its whole life. Like, a very like loyal dog, which is super, super cute, as well as the fact that the interior of the house is very luxurious, very modern, very expensive items, which you wouldn't be able to tell from the outside. So in looking at the build and the progress of where we are now, like I've just been rambling on, we're kind of getting the whole shape and design of the outside complete. So I wanted to make it fit in with Willow Creek. So bear in mind, I am trying to keep some of the original charm of houses when I do the save file, but this one didn't have any house living there. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it kind of very like suburban, not suburban, but like quite, so if you can see the Pancakes house is in the background at the moment, Eliza and Bob Pancakes. I wanted to have it so it would kind of fit in with that. Obviously we are going to be going and switching theirs up a bit, but I do want to keep the original charm of all the builds as well. So I tried to make it look like a normal average looking house on the outside, so that no one would suspect them, because you don't. Like, you'd see a house that fits in with the rest and that's it. Whereas if it was like a really high-tech house and they had, I don't know, fireworks coming out of it, Jesus, like spending all their money on how the house looked on the outside, then you'd be a bit like, where are they getting all this money from? Whereas with this one, it's like the outside looks fine, and then you go to the inside and you wouldn't expect it, kind of thing. I myself don't do a lot of modern builds. I don't know, I do sometimes, but I wouldn't say it's my strong point of building. I would say more houses like this on the outside is how I would normally do builds, I guess. So modern isn't really a big... I do quite like doing modern builds. It's just I wouldn't say I'm as good at it. So in doing the modern interior on this house, it was quite a challenge, I will say, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. We haven't done like a modern as such build for the save file yet, but this one I really did love, I'm not gonna lie. And I added like a pool and stuff to the backyard. I did have to end up adding an extra outdoor building. So I've remembered, sometimes I'll be building and then I'll be like, wait, we have to remember the backstory of these people. And I remember that they do like to work out. So the house itself wasn't big enough to add an indoor gym with everything that I'd already added. So I ended up doing a building outside for them to go out in. But the building on the outside as well looks like a shed. And then on the inside, it's like a modern gym type thing. So yeah, very like secretive, hidden, which I thought was kind of cool. I did think it was quite cool, to be fair. Now, the interior of the build, we have gone for red, blacks and greys. So in the description, I was told that they liked black and red colours. So I did want to keep that. Red is very, I think it can look really good in certain things. And especially if you combine it with certain colours. So red and black actually looked really, really good in this build, I will say. All of the rooms are designed like red and then black or grey. So I'm pretty sure there might be other colours somewhere, but the majority of it are those colours. And then we've got a very like open plan aesthetic as well. So we've got the kitchen here, and this is like the main living space. And then over the right hand side of the kitchen is where I put like a washing machine and dryer. And then that's the dog section as well. So the dog has its own little section where it can go into and sleep and get its food, and that's like a utility room, I would say, which is quite funny. On one of my speed builds, someone was saying that where they live, it's like, so I put a washing machine in the kitchen once, and they were saying that that's not normal. Like not that it's not normal, but that's not common where they live, and normally it would be in its own separate room or like in the bathroom. And I was like, it's kind of wild how everywhere is different, you know. I thought that was really, really cool. But yeah, so what I'm doing at the moment is the utility room. This is where the dog has its bed as well, and I did want to keep in line with the black and red as well that's going throughout the whole entire build. Like that is the full theme. It was quite weird, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite weird to be designing in a style that I'm not used to. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a build where on the outside it looks completely different to what it looks like on the inside, kind of thing. It was really, really strange, and I think it did kind of work, like with the shape of the build as well. And I did end up doing like a little separate entryway, so kind of like two doors. So you come through the first door, which is what it looks like on the outside, and then you come into like a small little hallway and you can hang your coat up, and then there's a second door, which is like, this is the real deal. So this is where I'm doing that. So this is like the small little hallway, and then there's like a cool modern looking, I don't know why I'm doing this, but like a modern looking door, and then you're into the main area kind of thing. And this is where I started doing the lounge living room. So we had kind of a modern appearance here as well, with the cabinets, the red cabinets, and then I raised up some books on the shelves, and we had the TV on a coffee table as well. I thought this turned out quite cute actually, and I used, is it My First Pet stuff that they are? They're like sofas to make it into like a corner sofa area, which I don't normally do, but I was saying this the other day, we were touring Shell Challenge builds last week, and it's so amazing to see how people design like one shell, and how everybody has their own creative style. It's also unique, things like that. And like, you pick up a lot as well, and it can be really inspiring to see like the different ways that people do design it. Because, for example, the corner sofa, I think somebody had done it in their build, and I was like, oh, that's quite cool. Like, I don't know if it's usable for The Sims, but I'm going to incorporate that a little bit more. Also, disclaimer, I did forget to put a toilet in this downstairs bathroom, and I had to go back. But we won't talk about that because I did remember toilet paper. So as we look at this build and this bathroom now, there will be no toilet paper. Ignore it. I do go back to it. No hate. And then upstairs, I started planning out how the floor plan was going to look here. So this is a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom build. So downstairs, we've got like the main bathroom, which I suppose is like a guest bathroom as well. But upstairs, Alexia and Carlos both have ensuite bathrooms. So there's more bathrooms and bedrooms, but it works out. Like if they have guests over, the guests can use the downstairs one, and then they can have all their little bits and bobs, bathroom bits and everything like that in the upstairs bathroom. So whatever works, you know. We've also got a computer area over here as well, because they are hacking on computers. They're criminals, remember this. They're not just a couple, they are 2 friends, and they are criminals. So they do have computers. I think I added in Carlos's bedroom the Strangerville. I can't remember what the item's called, but it's basically where they can listen to people and listen to their conversations. I thought that would be essential, as you know, as criminals, and they're hacking into computers, they want to know what's going on, like things like that. So they would probably be listening in on private conversations. So we did add that. And then this upstairs is Alexia's bedroom. So I went with a red and black, surprise, surprise, red and black combo. And we had that accented wall, I think with the eco wall wood panel in there. And just made a cute little bedroom space as well for her. I didn't make this too detailed. I added like the wardrobe and then some pictures on the walls and things like that. And then in her bathroom, I tried to make them different but similar, obviously, in the sense that they both like black and red. Those are the colour schemes that we're going for here, but it's quite hard to stick to that and make it look different as well when you're doing a similar colour scheme throughout the whole entire build. But I think it worked out. We added a few bits of clutter as well in her room, just little things like that. I also added CCTV cameras in the inside. So on the outside, obviously we wouldn't want that, because then people would be like, why have they got CCTV cameras? You know, this is a safe neighbourhood. But on the inside, obviously they've got a lot of items that they've stolen, and they want to keep their secret on the down low. So we do have CCTV cameras where they'd be able to see if anybody did come in and whatever, try and steal or whatever. They'd be able to suss it out through there. I did actually have to keep going looking on the gallery as well, because my memory does not serve me well sometimes, so I have to remind myself of the stories. But I think this whole build did turn out really, really... Oh, this is the toilet. There we have me remembering to put my toilet in. I think it got to the point where I was doing both of their ensuite bathrooms, and I was like, wow, something's not right. What have I done wrong? And then it clicked, and I was like, I didn't put a toilet downstairs, so I had to go back down and sort that out. Also, this bathroom as well, I thought was really, really cute. I added the most expensive sink and the most expensive toilet, which I think was is it Cornelia's Throne, I think it's called, or whatever it was. So that, yeah, we spent a lot of money on different items here. And then we did a full-on like red bathroom for Carlos as well. And then even in the hallway, I added a few of those like are they called duffel bags, money bags? And a few bits that they might have stolen as well, like a guitar, like, I mean, you never know. There was also a like hard drive that they could have stolen. I added gold bars, and yeah, as I said, the bags full of cash, because they probably would have stolen maybe from banks. You just never know. You just never know. So I thought that would be a cute touch. And there was also a money tree as well that I've never seen before in Sim, so I added that to their back garden. I added a little barbecue area in the back garden if maybe they have criminal friends and they want to entertain guests. This family would have to be very careful with who they are socialising with, because it would want to be people that are trustworthy and that they know. And then I added lights around the back garden and front as well. And that pretty much sums up this build for Alexia and Carlos. Okay, and here we have got the new Potters Splay for Alexia, Carlos and their dog. It's a very kind of average, normal looking home from the outside, but on the inside, there's a secret. Very modern, red and black, their favourite colour. Very kind of swish, chic. The interior is not really my strong point anyway. And modern, I can sometimes be a little bit meh at, so I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And I hope you enjoyed another Save File episode. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, pop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button for more Sims Save File series. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time. Taz out.